Hello, viewer. My name is Anthony Green, and I would like to welcome you to a new series called Success with Cars, or How to Achieve Your Dreams Using the Automotive Business. This series is designed to offer you free advice on how to be successful within the car business and at life in general. A few of the topics that we're going to be discovering here is how to set things up so that you can just be successful. Listen, the car business seems like a really scary business to get into. By now, if you're 18 or years or older, you've probably heard or had experiences with car salesmen, and for the most part, you probably think the lowest of the low of them. And I completely understand where it comes from because my forefathers in the business didn't really do a lot in order to set expectations or to give us the proper light. I'm here to kind of demystify that whole horrible myth that now exists about the way car sales is done. Let's just face facts. The internet has kind of changed the entire spectrum that we have within this business. Transparency is kind of a requirement, especially if you want to have any form of success. But that being said, there's specific things and tools that you can learn to do in order to achieve a comfortable lifestyle. About me, really quick. I'm a 5-year veteran in the business. I've worked for Nissan, I've worked for Kia, I've worked for Ford, I've worked for Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep. I've worked for a lot of companies. I'm currently with Mazda right now. And, one of the things that I did learn from the get-go was the proper sets and tools that I needed in order to be successful. The only reason I really jumped around was because I've been very ambitious in life and I wanted to continue to move on up or to try out a different brand in some cases. Well, enough about me. Let's talk about what we're going to cover in the series. This series is going to be minimum of your typical positive mental mind frames that a lot of my successors have done. Particularly, that's a very good thing to have, positive mindset and things like that. But there are other tools that you're going to need in order to be successful. Wishful thinking just can't create you the type of wealth that you're going to need in order to be comfortable in life. And that's where the tool sets that I'm going to teach you are going to come in at. Now, I'm not saying don't listen to Grant Cardone or don't listen to Zig Ziglar, and don't listen to any of the greats that have spoken before me. Exact opposite. Listen to them. Pay attention to them. Read them. Study them. It's very important. However, from the day-to-day operational standpoint, the tools that I'm going to give you will help you be successful in implementing that positive mental mind frame into something that you can achieve. That being said, I won't talk about it much, but I will tell you every day, keep up a positive mindset. Another thing I want you to consider too is that I'm going to be very, very blunt and very much focused on planning out your month and planning out the way to attack everything. Personally, I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you and tell you that you can make millions in the car sales business. It's just a regular salesman. People say that. You'll hear people like, Hardcore Closer who will say, oh, you can make $1 million in whatever industry you want. Yes, that's true. But there's an amount of work and time that's required in order to get there. And let's just be real about car sales, man. If you average anywhere between $200 and $250 per copy run, if that's the way your store pays, you'd have to sell 14 cars a day in order to make $1 million a year. And that's just not going to happen. But what can happen is that you can pay attention, you can learn from me, and then you can get the tool sets so that you can make $40,000, $50,000 in your first year, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000, $90,000, $100,000, $110,000, $120,000 to be very, very comfortable within this business. And that's part of the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to set up realistic expectations and give you a nice tool set that you can use in order to actually achieve those expectations while still pushing the barrier further than you would probably feel comfortable for. But even a veteran like me, when I sit down and I roadmap myself on out, I realistically look at the upcoming month and I'll see how much money I can possibly make. And then I'll just say, you know what? Realistically, this is where I'm going to be at, but this is where I'm going to shoot for. So without further ado, a few of the other things that we're going to cover within this is what exactly is the car business? What can you expect to experience within the car business? the whole process that we utilize in order to actually start a deal off all the way to the close in order to make money, or to have, in most cases, realistically, just sell a car. I'm going to tell you how to maintain proper matrices so that you can look at each and every day and see what areas you need to improve in, or what areas that you doing really well in, or what areas that you really kind of suck at and you need manager interventions in order to update yourself and become a better sales rep. I'm going to teach you terminology. I'm going to teach you how to work a specific deal, because a lot of green peas that I've seen nowadays don't really know how to work a proper deal. I'm going to teach you your realistic expectations that you should set, and more importantly, I'm going to teach you how to take those expectations and do better than that, or succeed in life. So to close it up, pretty much, I'm really hoping to help you be able to at least maybe sell one more car. If not, learn a lifestyle that will put food on the table for the rest of your life. Really hope you give me a shot, and really hope you do like my videos. Just in case you're interested in seeing where this goes, or if you found me and you like what you've seen, please hit the little like and subscribe button down at the bottom of the screen. That way we can keep you up to date when new topics come out. Until then, keep selling cars, keep making money, and keep growing your lifestyle. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.